I'm sitting inside the BMW i3 range extender from 2017. I've been driving this vehicle extensively over the last year and a half, and I can say it's pretty amazing. It's just a pretty amazing little vehicle. It's got all its little quirks, its little weird oddities like doors that open out strange. The range extender itself, let's talk about that for a moment. So what this means is you charge your battery up and you get maybe 100 miles of range, but there's another 70 to 80 miles of range available via a built-in generator. It's not an engine that will run the tires like a true hybrid switching back and forth. Instead, this tiny little generator will charge your battery fast enough for you to continue going on the highway at like 70 miles an hour without even noticing the difference, because you're still running off battery. It's still a true electric drive. You get all your same torque, everything else. Now, a caution, if you're going up a steep hill and you're pushing it to 75 or 80, that little generator may not keep up, and you might be forced into some kind of a safety mode where you're going 40 miles an hour for the next little bit. So be mindful of that. But if you're shopping for an electric car, maybe it's a around town car, this is perfect. Around town with occasional trips, this is perfect because of the range extender. It's somewhat affordable. There's a lot of these out on the market. They made over 250,000 of these, BMW did. So look for a range extender though. I think you'll find that little extra security that allows you to, like the other day, for example, just an example, I had to go back and forth to Detroit from Grand Rapids where I live. So I couldn't get there and back just on a charge. I had to use the range extender or stop and charge again. Sometimes you don't want to stop. The range extender is a beautiful thing just to help me get there and back, no problem. But you could, go to Carvana, and it's not an ad for Carvana. I don't care where you buy your car. My mom bought this one on Carvana. Now, I bought my Nissan Leaf at a dealership, but she bought this on Carvana. And there's a video about that. I'll link to it at the end. But there they have such a huge range to shop from. Just search, type in the word electric. You'll be surprised at what comes up. I wouldn't have shot for one a year ago because the prices were insane, but they have come down a little more reasonable. She paid like just over $20,000 for this one a year and a half ago. But they're finally reasonable to where you can get a great little electric car for a really good price. It has CCS charge port, which is important because the Chatamo, like the Nissan Leaf has, those are going away. At least for Electrify America, they're going away. So it's got all the right stuff. Now there's some expenses you can expect, like the 12-volt accessory battery. It only lasted about 3.5 years on this car. So we're expecting to have to change that every 3.5 years. It's not an overly expensive battery, but it's a big job to change it. We had to take it to a BMW certified dealership to change it. I actually made a video about that too, by the way. Maybe I'll link to that at the end as well. You can change it yourself. I didn't, it's a little bit of a bear to get to, as you'll see if you watch the video. Other expense you can expect is the tires. We're getting ready to put new tires on Mom's BMW i3, and we expect to pay over $300 each because it's a weird size, like a 19, by like 6.5 inches or something. They're skinny, weird little tires. Side note, we live in Michigan where we get lots of snow, and these skinny little tires are better in the snow than other cars I have. Even though it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, most vehicles around here are front-wheel drive. It's a rear-wheel drive vehicle, but it handles exceptionally well in the snow. The traction control that BMW has put into their car is so good, it will not let you lose control. We really tried, and yeah, we made a video about that too. Just search our catalog. Maybe I'll just put the whole playlist up. But again, BMW i3 Rex, this is a 2017, not much difference up to like 218. The batteries start to get a little bigger and you get a little more range. If you can afford it, fine. You'd be very happy with this one, in my opinion. Subscribe if you like content like this. If you don't like content like this, probably don't subscribe because you're just gonna keep seeing it pop up and you're gonna hate me. That's it for me. I'm Chad, Driving Lightning, the positively charged EV channel. Check out our description for links of some of the equipment we use, as well as other things like car chargers we use and that we have personal experience with. That's it. Thank you so much.